Going back a few months ago, this ETF was only around 300 million net asset, but right now is at 720. So this shows me that a lot of people are buying this ETF, and this is very scary for MSTY. This is an ETF that is going to take down MSTY. I'm going to show you numbers, a few reasons why this ETF might be very competitor to MSTY, even though these two ETFs have two different strategies. Again, guys, in this video is just a guidance and educational. All these numbers I'm providing here are coming from YieldMax websites using average distributions and other data we have. The income projection from this video is not a guarantee that you're going to generate this amount of money, or is not financial advice. I just want to make sure I say this so YouTube does not deem my video as misleading. Shortly here, I'm going to reveal a few reasons why this ETF might take down MSTY. I'm not meaning taking down in terms of it disappear, but most investors will actually take their money from MSTY and invest in this ETF. But first, let's get updated. Hello, fellow passive income investors. Welcome to Think Passive, your eyes and ears on passive income investing. The ETF I'm talking about today is YieldMax Ultra Option Income Strategy ETF. First thing we're going to look at, the price of today is 632. This is reason number one. At the price of 632, a lot of investors like cheaper prices. So whenever someone look at 632 versus $20, they feel they can buy more shares with their money. In general sense, this doesn't really matter that much, but psychologically, it feels really good. For example, if you have 120, you can only get less than 5 shares on MSTY, but you can get closer to 20 shares of ULTY. ULTY price range is between $5.23 to $14.40. If we extend this chart about 1 year, it has lost about 53.67%. It was above $13. 5 years has lost about 69%. It was at $20 to where it is at $6. But if we shorten period, we come to about a month ago, this ETF was a little bit down. For investor who bought this ETF at the lowest within this 52-week range, $5.23, right now they are very happy. They have gained massively plus their distribution that they have been receiving. If we extended this to 6 months, it's still down about 30%. But this is just a chart price because on Yahoo Finance, they usually do not include all the distributions. But on aggregate, it depends when you bought, and that will determine your performance. Today's volume is over 15 million. Average volume is about 5 million. That would be my reason. Number one is the price, because it's lower price, investors are more enticed to buy lower prices. Second reason is that ULTY is very special. If you look at all the YieldMax ETFs group, they have a bunch of other ETFs under them. For example, Target has 3 ETFs. We look at the Dorsey Wright has 2. If you look at Fund of Fund, YieldMax portfolio has 3. ULTY is the only one that has its own strategy, its own group, meaning it's very special. That's the second reason, even though it's a silly reason. Reason number 3 is distribution. But before I dive into distribution, if you're watching this video and you don't want to miss this type of update, please consider subscribing to this channel. Hit the bell button so you can always receive updates whenever I release a new video. If you like this type of content in general, please smash the like button and don't forget to share with someone you think this video might help. What I mean by distribution is that if you look at MSTY, it used to be paying distribution monthly. And at that point, they used to pay $1.41, $1.27, $1.06, 78, 98. So it was all over the places, but they switched this to weekly distribution. And since they switched, check this, 9 cents, 9 cents, 9 cents. It's about 9 to 10 cents. That's pretty predictable. So the predictability of this, that you're going to get consistent distribution, this is reason number 3 that most people would ditch MSTY and invest in this ETF. I personally like consistent, meaning every time I know I'm going to get between 9 cents, maximum 11 cents. But on average, they pay 9 cents. ULTY was incepted February 28, 2024, trades on New York Stock Exchange. Expense ratio is different than other YieldMax ETF because This ETF is very actively managed, and that's why its expense ratio is a little bit higher than the rest of other ETFs at 124%. There's a little bit of a discount here, minus 0.10, and that brings net expense ratio around 1.14. The main indication that people are interested to buying this ETF in mass is because of net asset. Now is going to almost $1 billion. The fourth reason why people might ditch MSTY and buy this ETF is income projection. Again, guys, this income projection is based on the average numbers that we have from YieldMax website, and there's no guarantees that you will be able to make this income. For me personally, I bought shares. I have 8,000 shares. So I calculated if I'm receiving 10 cents per share at 82% annual income, I will be receiving about 41,600 per year. That's based on the average distribution. If they will keep paying the same amount, that's to be seen. We don't know. But for now, we're going to use this number. Now that we know it has been paying distribution consistently around 9 cents to 10 cents, we can accurately predict how much you will be able to generate. Investing $5,000, that will give you 791 shares or 79 weekly income or 4,014. If you invest $25,000, you're going to get 20,570. $50,000 will get you $791 per week or 41,139. 75,000, that will get you 1,187 per week or 61,709. 100,000, you are getting 80,000. If you're getting $80,000, that's a good amount of money for most people to start thinking about retiring or to be able to retire. It depends on what city and what places you're living, and also depends on your lifestyle. If you put 150, this is the number you're going to get annually, and so forth. And from 150 to 200,000, 250, 300,000, 350, 400,000, 500,000. At 500,000, that's a 400,000. That's a lot of money, guys. Again, all these numbers are just income projection based on the average distribution they're paying at 10 cents. Are they going to pay the same amount every time? We don't know. So guys, I just want to make this video to give you an ULTY updated on terms of its price, its distribution, and its income projection. And also I wanted to mention 4 reasons why I believe ULTY is a very formidable enemy of MSTY. And a lot of investors right now, based on the comment, are really thinking to ditch MSTY and invest in ULTY. So if MSTY keep paying lower distribution, you would see soon its massive net asset will come down and people will start buying into ULTY. As you can see, its net asset keeps going up. So please let me know in the comment below, what do you think about these 4 reasons? Do you agree with these 4 reasons? And are you investing on ULTY, or are you investing in both ULTY and MSTY? So I'm really hoping to hear from you. And if you haven't subscribed, please make sure you subscribe to this channel, and don't forget to smash the like button and share with someone who you think this video might help. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you on next video that I'm going to release very soon. Bye bye.